Yeah, bring you.
You're listening to the TalkBox sign. You're listening to the TalkBox. Let's talk about it. Talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Yeah, yeah.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Tanya G here on the TalkBox. We want to welcome you on today. Yes. We have a special guest here in the building. We have Dr. Tanya Davis with us, and she's with Women Who Rock. Thank you. Say hello to everybody, Tanya.
Hello, everybody. How you doing today? I hope you had a blessed Sunday.
That's right. Well, you know what we say here on the TalkBox, every day above ground is a good day. We got another day, another opportunity to get some things right that we didn't have quite right on yesterday. We on top of the dirt, and the dirt is not on top of us. So we're going to just dive right in. We are talking, asking what next. We're going to deal with that on two levels. But first of all, I just want to delve into my girl, Dr. Tanya Davis. What's next for you, boo?
Well, first and foremost, the next day, I was on my knees.
We're talking about the election.
Yes, but no, seriously, since that's over with, okay, we got to move forward with it is what it is. And the first thing you want to do is increase your prayer life.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
You definitely want to do that. You want to go somewhere and get in a room with just you and him, just to hear what's next for you. Everybody's different, right? Yeah. And so you definitely want to, follow his lead for sure, what you should have been doing before. Right. But I think it's most importantly now, because we do not want, a lot of you guys don't want who's governing the America to do that. So, and for me, let me just say this. For me, it's always been about the election separate than my prayer life, right. Separate than my relationship with God, okay? And I say that to say because at the end of the day, no matter who wins, he's the head of my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He controls all in all over Dr. Tanya Davis. Let's just say that, okay? I depend on him. I trust in him, okay? No matter, even if it was Kamala. Kamala, I'm sorry. Don't get mad at me. Because I've been doing that all day with my grandson, and he's been correcting me just to make sure he has it. Now he got me saying what he said. But Kamala Harris, even if she was in office, I would still have to put God first.
Well,
right?
The Bible says that God holds the heart of the king in his hand.
That's right.
So that's what's good. Just so you know, if you want to call in and talk to Dr. Davis today, you can give us a call at 615-893-1450. And we're asking what next. I understand that some people was glad that Donald Trump got back in, and some people was upset that Kamala didn't win. But at the end of the day, God is still in control.
In control. That's right. That's right. And so, now what do? You move forward. You move forward in the plans that he had already given you, or the goals that you had in place. You don't stop. I feel like you can have one day of grief, okay? Because the Bible even says that weeping may endure for a night, but joy has to come in the morning, right? And so I gave, myself that day to try to understand the world we live in, to try to understand the people, that the majority of people or how they're thinking, you understand what I'm saying? And so then after you figure all that out, and you have your moment, now it's time to move forward.
Yeah.
It's time to go. Yes, it's time to keep it moving. And, I know a lot of people are still grieving, but you're going to have to let it go.
Well, I think it's very important for us to understand the election in its totality.
Yes.
Because in actuality, if you are part of the kingdom, then you already know that the Bible is unfolding. And some things just has to be.
Yeah.
In order for the Bible to be true, then some things just has to be. And in Revelation, It said in the last days, right was
Will be
going to be
wrong.
looked at as wrong, and wrong was going to be looked at as right.
That's right.
And so when we are grounded and rooted in our belief system, then these hits, when we lose a battle, whether that's the election or that's a battle within, a personal battle, when you don't get the job, when you get fired from the job, when you lose the house,
That's
when you
right.
lose the car,
That's right.
whatever it is, God is still the author and the finisher of our faith. And when we hang on to that, then our grief don't last so long.
That's right.
So I say all the time, I would rather go through hell and high water with God than anything happen without him.
Yes. And then if you do have that relationship, it is different. I would tell the world that, if you're doing this on your own without a relationship, you're going to suffer more, and it's not that we don't go through, because I would tell anybody, my mom and them kind of lied to me, right? Like they said, if you just get your life together, everything's going to be all right. If you give your life to Christ, if you just go to church, you'll be doing better, right?
Yeah.
But that is a lie. Okay, I would say, okay, you're still going to go through. You're still going to, have those ups and downs, those valleys and highs and the whole 9 yards. But with him, with the word, with the scriptures that apply to certain circumstances, then it makes it easier.
Yeah,
Yes.
It makes it a lot easier.
Yes.
But going through with him, he gives us a vision so that we can see clearly, so that we don't get so devastated when Trump won. I was bothered, but not bothered all at the same time.
I wasn't bothered about Trump more so than the people.
Well, yeah.
Because like I was sharing with you, I was sharing with my sister earlier about the video I saw on IG, and it made me cry. You know what I'm saying? Because the little boy, he says, I'm confused.
Yeah.
To all the parents who voted for Trump, you tell us don't lie. You tell us don't get in trouble. And this man is lying half the time, and he's in trouble
all the time.
And you guys voted for him. I'm confused. Like, I don't understand why y'all telling me not to do these things when, hey, I can become president too.
Yeah. See, that's a crazy situation
It
altogether,
is.
because you would want your president to be somebody who your kids can look up to.
Absolutely.
You want your president to be somebody that our children and grandchildren can mimic and want to be like them. Well, I would be really upset if any of my grandchildren at this moment say, I want to be just like Trump. That's a problem.
Yeah.
And so, but where do we go now? He's in there now. And hopefully, and I say hopefully, we'll only have him for 4 years. But we know from the last time that he don't like to leave. We know from the last time that he's going to do whatever he can to stay. We know from his speeches that he want to be a dictator. We know that he want the presidency not to have a time limit on it. And so for us to put him back in there, that was problematic all the way around.
All the way around.
All the way around.
Well, I am very proud of the Democratic Party that Kamala had called and congratulated him, and also verbally to the public said that they would be helpful in the transfer.
Yeah, the
transitioning, right? And so that's the things that make me proud of what I stand for. You know what I'm saying? In integrity, in character. And, I was sharing on a prayer call that it's always been Republican, Democratic, and then somebody wins, we shake hands and we move forward, right? And we adjust to whatever's in office. And so that's not the problem.
No.
The problem has started with him, and it's going to end with him, And so I just say, let's not focus on him anymore. Let's not even give him any more energy, right? But move forward in your own endeavors, and just make the best that you can be out of what because the only thing that's going to be in the way is you. You know, a lot of times we can sabotage ourselves in sticking and being in a place of just the grieving and mad and the whole 9 yards. Let it go. Let it go, and let's move forward and make the best that we can best be.
I want to encourage everybody not to fall into the realm of hurt people. So yeah, this election may have you hurting, but don't you start lashing out, hurting other people. I think it's sad, and I think that both of us been on this earth for a while, and in the past, regardless of who won, we didn't make enemies because I voted for one person and you voted for someone else. That is a sure testament that something is wrong, because this election tore up families. People not speaking to their mom, their dad, their brother, their sister, because we voted for different people. And we know as Christian people that a house divided cannot stand. So we have to look beyond what has happened, beyond our hurt, and we have to be the best people that we can be. And I know we get tired of being the bigger person. I don't know about you, but sometimes I get tired of being the bigger person. I get tired of being the one that have to apologize first. But Jesus gave us that example, and we have to follow him and his example in how to treat one another. And I don't have a heaven or hell to put anybody in. And so therefore, you say that you're a Christian, hey, I'm going to love you. Why? Because the Bible said that we are to be known by the love that we have for one another. So I'm going to try to love the hell out of you.
That's right. That's right. You know, I go to a church that I would believe, well, I would just say from my group that I'm in, right? They were mostly Trump supporters. And, you know, I watched, you know, the aftermath of things posted in our group or whatever. And it didn't make me angry. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I told them, I said, well, I'll see you guys Sunday. You know, I went to church today, and I would say kudos to my pastor.
All right.
He
preached. Give him a shout out.
I want to say kudos to Joe Ramsey. He gave us a word and put us in the right perspective to move forward. Let's just say that, because we got to go back to the original prayer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so he did that, and he broke it down in terms of how we have to treat people, how we have to, you know, apologize to some of the family members as a Christian, you know. And I would say, you know, we need to bring out that wristband. What would Jesus do? You know, I think that's going to be a reminder, because we wore that. Remember that year we wore that for a while? And every time you wanted to make your own decisions and lean not to your own understanding, then all you had to do was look at your wrist a little bit, you know, to line you back up. But, you know, I would say that, you know, this is going to be a time that you're going to be tested. This is going to be time to show yourself approved. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people, you can talk that word all you want to, but just like, you know, I even say to my children and in relationships, you can tell me you love me, but your actions need to show it. That's right. You know, and I shouldn't have to say anything to show love. You know what I'm saying? So I have had some church members, I've had some friends that voted for Trump, and big shout out to, I would say, Tiffany Love, Rollins, because I'm still got to get that together. Her last name being Rollins. We always talked about Tiffany Love. You know, she voted for Trump, but she still found the video, tagged me in it, and we communicated, and we just roll on. You know what I'm saying? We have the right to vote for whoever we want to vote for. That's right. That's okay. You know, freedom of speech, your right to vote, your right to use your voice in the whole 9 yards. But at some point, you know, we just got to move forward. You know what I'm saying? Just move forward. I called up Mary Ann, you know what I'm saying? And she comes to Women Who Rock all the time, you know, and I do want to clarify this, you know, I put, you know, because I shared about Kamala Harris, and then one girl said, so I guess you have to be Democratic to be with Women Who Rock. No, we
No.
honor women from all walks of life. This is just my opinion, honey. And
Yeah.
you voice your opinion and we're going to move forward. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's going to be hard for some, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But we're going to show you, that this is how we move. What do we do after this?
Yeah.
In
What do we
moving
do?
forward.
Well, I'll say this again. Go ahead and give us a call here at 615-893-1450 and give a shout out to Dr. Tanya Davis for coming on the show. I want to thank you again. But you mentioned Women Who Rock, because I didn't give a bio of you coming on. So what is Women Who Rock?
So Women Who Rock was formed in, I want to say 2018. And we had our first event in 2019, but it started off with me turning 60 years old. And I wanted to do something different. I wanted to be able to start leaving that legacy. What would you remember Dr. Tanya Davis by, right? And so I wanted to honor about 12 women myself, and I put it on Facebook, social media, and it didn't go viral, but it got a lot of attention. And people start saying you're onto something, and then they start saying, well, what about this industry? What about the nurses? What about the firemen? What about the police? And so big shout out to Kojo Ko. She hit me up in my inbox and said, have you thought about a band? Well, at my age, yeah, I thought about a band. I didn't think about the DJ at that time. And so she said, but have you thought about an all-girl band?
Oh, wow.
And so I didn't think that far, right? So she put together an all-girl band, and the rest is history. We're getting ready to celebrate our 5th annual milestone.
Yay!
Oh my God. We have honored as nominees over 280 women, and 80 plus women have walked away with our award. And I just want to say send a big shout out to Nashville and the surrounding areas for the so much support from the mayor's office to influential people to political world, phenomenal women, and all the 12 categories that you have nominated women thus far.
So when is the next Women Who Rock event?
Well, March 22nd, we're always in Women's Month, and we're normally the last event in Women's Month. And we're going to be at the Lowe's Vanderbilt Hotel. And I am so excited. And right now, listen, callers, right now, we know you know some phenomenal women out here in the world doing amazing things, okay? So go online to womenwhorocknashville.org. and go to nominate these people so we can bring awareness to what they're doing in their lives, in their businesses, and in their communities.
Because we have a lot of heroes, hidden heroes. And so I think that your organization is a great organization to bring those hidden heroes to the front, to the forefront.
Absolutely.
So, we've gotten so busy now. We don't know our neighbors and things of that nature. So Women Who Rock gives us the opportunity to meet those hidden heroes. And I think that is such a great thing.
And that's the unique thing about our product. Every community is there, from Hispanic, Latino, African-American, Kurdish, Muslim, LGBT, Caucasian, and of course, African Americans. We all come together once a year, if nothing else. And we, the day I was at the Grand Hyatt, I had that moment because I saw all communities coming together, taking pictures and celebrating each other. And it was a blessing. Yes. So for us to do it in 2025 with everything's going on, let's come back together. Let's come back together and show the world that, hey, Nashville has a product that brings us all together. And let's not forget about the men. The men come and they celebrate with us, with their significant others, celebrating their wives, and just being in a house, because guess what? All the beautiful women that are there.
And I just want to remind everybody, for the Women Who Rock event, you get to dress up. A lot of times in our lives now, we're so busy, we don't get to go anywhere, we don't get to put our best on. So Women Who Rock, I love coming. And you didn't tell them about the red carpet, baby. You get to walk the red carpet. You don't have to be in Hollywood. You can just come on out to Women Who Rock and Walk the Red Carpet.
That's right.
And show off.
105 feet long with about 4. We're going to have 5 different organizations, from film to television to radio, on the carpet, as we've had in the beginning, right? And but then also dressed to the nines, dressed to the nines. It is a fabulous event, and this year it's called the All Black Affair. So we're wanting our women to be in beautiful black gowns and the men to be in black tuxedos with a white or black shirt. And this is because we're going to be televised.
All right.
Yeah, we're going to be televised. So I'm very, very excited. We just want to show the world
it gets better and better
what we do. But guess what? We got something new.
Uh-oh. What we got?
Well, in the beginning, the men used to come up to me and said, I didn't know where my wife was dragging me. But I told her, I really like this, and get the tickets next year, right? And then about the 3rd year, they start saying, when you going to do something for us? And I kept saying, well, the Lord's been speaking to me about women. A lot of people don't know my backstory, but, you know, I have a passion for just celebrating women, helping women in the whole 9 yards. So this year,
all right,
we have came up with Men Who Rock Nashville, our inaugural. Yes, next year, June 14th, at the same location, Lowe's Vanderbilt, we are going to celebrate our men.
Yes, that is so great. That is good. We had a lot of hidden heroes in the mail.
Absolutely, and they are responding.
My husband is a hero, honey. My husband.
Well, you just better nominate him. But you know what's so funny? That the women are probably going to end up doing all the nominations. They have already been in the inbox saying, when is the nominations for the men? So right now, the women is open now up until December 31st. Then January 1st, we open the nominations up for men all the way to my birthday, March 31st.
Oh, yes. That's going to be especially big. I am still really, really proud of you. You are a good friend of mine with travel partners, book people partners, and ministry partners. And you do a whole lot for the community. So I just want to give you your flowers.
Thank you.
and let you know that you're doing an awesome job.
Well, now that you mentioned a book, we have a new book launching Tuesday.
Oh, yay! Yes, and what's next, baby? It's a lot next.
Listen, let me tell you something. You better keep it moving, okay? Don't let nothing get in the way of your dreams and aspirations and the vision that God has given you. So, of course, I've been in the beauty industry for over 34 years. I kind of retired in 2020. You know, I closed down the salon or whatever. And I still do a few people off and on that just not going to never let me go, right? But at the end of the day, I have so much to offer. I did not have some like a retirement party or anything, and I have a lot of knowledge and wisdom about the beauty industry. And so I always wanted to write a book, but you know, during that time, I couldn't write as many chapters as I would have liked, right? So I thought about it. I said, let's do an anthology. Let's get some other beauty professionals to chime in on this. And we did. I was looking for 10, but we got 6. God sent 6 and a client who has alopecia story. And so that's in the book also. But I am so excited. We are launching our book called Beauty is in the Eyes of the Beholder.
So when it's launching on Tuesday?
It's launching on Tuesday. So
is it going to be available on Amazon?
It's going to be available on all book outlets. All book outlets. But if you can go to Kindle and just download our book for $2.99, and that would help us become bestseller.
Yay! So you guys, y'all need to make sure on Tuesday that you go on Amazon or Kindle and download Beauty is in the Eyes of the Beholder, the anthology, right?
Yes.
Okay, so y'all get out. Let's make this book the bestseller.
Bestseller, yes.
Yes. So you got the Women Who Rock. We got the Men Who Rock. We got the new book. So what else is going on?
Well, of course, by nature, I'm a realtor. So I'm here for all your realtor needs. And I'm actually getting ready to join a team. It's still in the same business, which is EXP Realty, but there are separate teams that's involved in that. And this team is called Buy Back Nashville, Buy Back the Neighborhood.
Okay.
Yeah, and I have a passion for stuff like that, so I will be joining them soon. We will be launching the first of the year. And so if you're looking for a house, if you're selling a house, if it's we have investment opportunities. Oh, there's one big investment opportunity that's coming to Nashville.
Okay.
And it's called the Voce.
Okay.
And the Voce is a hotel and apartment living. And so it kind of scratches all the Airbnb rules and regulations. And you can lease and you can even buy a package with the hotel that the hotel will take care of your unit.
Oh.
So I'm excited about that. It's the first ever to hit Nashville, and I'm a part of selling those units. So hey, if you got any money laying to the side, hey, this is a great investment because I promise you it's going to be sold all year round.
And how can someone reach you?
You can reach me at 615-926-9935. Again, 615-926-9935, or you can go on womenwhorocknashville.org, womenwhorocknashville.org.
All right. Tell it to me again, 615-926-9935.
That's it.
That's how you reach Dr. Tanya Davis. And we don't want you to forget that you need to go to womenwhorocknashville.org and, submit who you think is one of our hidden heroes.
That's right. That's right. Because we're going to do some great celebration. We got a bunch of surprise elements that's going to happen for the 5th anniversary. So I'm so excited about it. I mean, we have people already on board. Okay. And I can't wait to get the information out as soon as possible.
So I'm excited for you and with you on all your endeavors. I was telling her earlier, I said, boy, you be moving around. I'm slowing down.
Now, she's not slowing down. She's secretly moving, okay?
Trying to move up under the radar. Y'all know, again, it's almost tax time, so let me go ahead and plug the Authentic. Y'all know you need to come to Authentic, the real tax place, where we're doing completely free estimates and same-day money up to $7,000. We also prepare your teenagers for free, and we prepare the elderly for free or discounted rate. And we'd love to put you on payroll. By every 3 people that you send to me, you get $100 and a chance to win a free vacation. And this year, for the first time, although we've been in business 20 years this year, we're offering December dollars. So if you need a little extra money for Christmas, y'all need to come see me at Authentic, the real tax place.
This is my tax preparer. But we secretly know I won't get any dollars.
That's all right. It's
all right. Everybody else getting paid, right?
Yeah. So you guys, I just want you to know, and I want to encourage everybody, don't get stuck.
Yeah.
Don't get stuck because of who is in the White House and who didn't make it to the White House. Because we know that God holds the heart of the king in his hand. And so we just want to encourage you to continue to strive, continue to allow God to bless you in all of your endeavors. He said in his word that he came to give us life and life more abundant. Right. And so you have the right, the authority, and permission to live an abundant life, and whatever that looks like for you. So, Dr. Davis, it's been wonderful having you on today. Is there anything else you'd like to share before we close out?
I do want to give a shout out to all the 6 girls who are part of the anthology, and also to our publishing company, Angela Lewis. She is amazing.
Yes, she is.
We've done a book with her before, 26 of us, right?
Yes.
And then, of course, she started me to be the visionary on, we did From Rock Bottom to Rock Stars, which was available still today. And actually, I sold a few books at a vendor opportunity too, a couple of weeks. Well, last week. dang, time is flying.
Time is flying.
Yes. And so, yeah. And so I just want to encourage the people to keep it moving and move on. Oh, I want to give a shout out to Micah Renee and Kimberly Bell. Well, Micah won the She's So Dope Award. I received that last year. And, but Kimberly Bell does an awesome job in giving out that award. She's so dope.
All right, you guys. Again, Dr. Davis, thank you so very much for coming on. And just in case you didn't catch it at first, I'm your girl, Tanya G, here on the TalkBox. We'll see you next week. Same time, same place. Have a blessed day.
You're listening to the TalkBox side. You're listening to the TalkBox. Let's talk about it.